Good morning, Jordan Regnis with your 8:30 Hunter News update. It's hoped greater protections will be in place for marine life off the Hunter's Coast with the state government releasing its shark management program. The program will see shark nets removed 1 month earlier on March 31 next year in response to increased turtle activity in April. Contractors will inspect nets every second day instead of every third, while SLS drone surveillance over nets will be boosted throughout March to search for turtles on the days without contractors. The management plan is aimed at beach users in 25 LGAs stretching from Tweed to Bega. Part of the Bathers Way project is set to be complete in coming weeks. The new Newcastle Beach skate park includes a $1.8 million wheelchair accessible skate bowl and terrain park. It'll form part of the Bathers Way project by reconnecting Shortland Esplanade to King Edward Park through a new shared pathway. The project, which kicked off in 2020, was quoted as a 2-year job. However, delays have been caused by the collapse of the initial building company along with cost blowouts. The federal government has put $3.7 million towards the Black Spot program in a bid to improve road safety for Hunter residents. Upgrades include installing a wombat crossing at Hamilton South, as well as additional signage and speed humps at National Park Street and Smith Street. Hunter MP Dan Repicoli says he hopes the upgrades will lower the number of injuries and deaths on the region's roads.
That's the number one thing that we're trying to do here, to eliminate black spots so that it's safer for people who are using these roads so they can get to and from work, to and from to seeing their friends and family, and out when they go shopping as well, so they're getting home safe.
The Mark Hughes Foundation has announced it will partner with a Victorian-based brain cancer research centre in an effort to work towards finding a cure for the disease. A partnership's been formed between the MHF's Research Centre at the University of Newcastle and Carrie Bickmore's Brain Cancer Centre in Melbourne. The $1 million includes the establishment of a national collaboration seed fund to support a series of shared projects aimed at addressing immediate research needs. And Fire and Rescue New South Wales have announced the development of multiple AI-based programs which will explore new ways of training for Hunter firefighters. iFire, a VR simulation, is one of the multiple platforms under development in partnership with the University of New South Wales. Although only in its initial stages, the program could be used in the future for understanding fires and busy urban contexts which require multiple agency approaches. Fire and Rescue New South Wales Assistant Commissioner for Education Greg Penny says he's proud of the partnership.
The partnership also involves in-kind provision of expertise back to the University of New South Wales for further research. So we're going to be looking at applying for joint funding together and working together actually to develop the technology even further.
2NURFM Sport.
Knights halfback Jackson Hastings has been dropped for the upcoming match with the Panthers on Sunday. He's been moved to the New South Wales Cup squad following 2 big losses to the Broncos and Sea Eagles. Phoenix Crossan will take his place in the team. Lambton Jaffers are counting on the return of veteran defender Nikolai Topor-Stanley to spark their premiership hopes after several game setbacks. The Jaffers suffered their 3rd loss in 4 games, going down to Valentine 3-1 over the weekend, which has them now behind league leaders Broadmeadow. Meanwhile, Belmont Swansea coach Mick Stafford hopes to have the chance to guide the side's debut into the Northern New South Wales NPL next year. Bell Swans clinch promotion with 3 matches remaining and will appear in the top regional competition for the first time in 26 years. And Newcastle men's Olympic hockey players Kai Willett and Matthew Dawson have taken their first loss for the Kookaburras in Paris after going down 6-2 to Belgium. That's sport. I'm Jessie Dennett.
And the winning numbers in weekday Windfall are 9, 25, 27, 29, 40, 42, and 43. And the supplementaries are 24, 35, and 45. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.